What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm here with Thundershot to give you a different kind of video. Instead of doing a discussion, well, in a way it's a discussion, but it's not like a theory discussion. It's more of a PSA or video for the community, you guys, and something that we want to bring up because we both noticed it over the last 2 years or so on YouTube, and it's something that we should really work on building up, and that is our own community. We should never, ever tear down our own community just because some people in our own world like stuff differently than we do. So, for example, you might have people who like Dragon Ball Z but hate GT, or vice versa. Some people like GT but might hate Dragon Ball Z for some reason. Because someone dislikes something in our own community or likes it a different way does not make them a wrong fan. So, like, the message I guess that we're trying to send today is there is no rule book that says, hey, you have to do X, Y, and Z to be a Dragon Ball fan. If Dragon Ball brings any form of joy to you, then you're a fan. You might not like it as much as some people. For example, you got people like myself who, you know, I'm rereading the manga right now. I play the games all the time. I watch the anime on almost a weekly basis. And then you got people like, you know, that average Joe down the street that watches the show maybe like once a year or so. But just because I'm more passionate does not mean that the other person is not a fan. It just means that we consume it differently, but at the end of the day, we're still one group of people, one community, and that, you know, fan circle. Like, we are one community, and we should never, ever tear it down. It's like something I was telling Thundershot before we started, you know, recording this video is, let's look at high school as an example. I remember in high school, there weren't that many fans who liked anime, but the people that I found that did like anime became some of my closest friends. We hung out every single day. We always, like, geeked out talking about anime. We never tore each other down just because they like different shows or, you know, I remember growing up, I never liked Naruto that much. And my friend circle did, but never at any point was I like, you know what, you're stupid, I'm not going to hang out with you, because if I walked away, then I would have no more anime friends, you know, in high school. So it's like, the point I'm trying to basically say is, never knock our own community. If you're knocking it, you're going to become a problem. What you should always focus on is building it up, because all we have is each other. And now, because of the internet and because of YouTube, we now have the ability to create this community across the entire world where we can get in touch with all each other and talk to each other. And the last thing we should do is just, you know, hate that average Joe because he likes GT. Or maybe this girl likes Super but doesn't like Dragon Ball Z. We should not knock that person. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Thundershot, am I making any sense here?
Yeah, a little bit. I have to clear myself before I talk because I know the first thing people are going to say, like, I have been known to talk some shit on Broly before, all right? We can't deny that. We can't put that anywhere else.
We've all been there. We've all been there. I mean, I've knocked GT a lot, but I don't hate GT fans. I don't even hate GT. I'm just not, you know, I'm not a big fan of it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But I have came out in the past before. In fact, in previous videos, I've came out and I've stated that if you like Broly, that doesn't bother me. It's when people start telling me that Broly is the strongest dude in the universe. That's when I'm like, just shut up, stop talking. But no, liking Broly, I've said this before, liking Broly is not bad. Liking the Broly movies, things like that is not bad. Liking GT is not bad. God forbid you like Dragon Ball Evolution, you might be a little weird, but if the bottom line is just if it's something that you enjoy, if it's something that makes you happy, then go for it. And we didn't want to, if you don't know, like if you've, for example, never read the Dragon Ball Z manga and you are iffy about manga things, I myself still get iffy about manga things, and it's my job to know about things like that. That's not a big deal. You don't have to read the manga to be a huge fan of DBZ. You don't have to, for example, my Dragon Ball, my Dragon Ball is really fuzzy. I have not actually gone through and watched Dragon Ball in years because it just wasn't what Z was to me. Now, I probably do need to go back for a refresher course just because of what I do. My Dragon Ball's fuzzy. You could come at me with Dragon Ball questions. I probably wouldn't be able to answer most of them because Z is my main jam. But no, that was just kind of just not knowing things about certain aspects is not a decent reason to get picked on in this community or to get singled out just for not knowing something. We still want you to voice all the opinions that you can in the comment section, even if one of them might be a little off. I don't know about the manga. I don't know what happened in this section of GT because a lot of people didn't watch GT. But it's just we're all here. I don't know. I guess the point is, don't be mad at people for what they like in the DBZ community, and don't be mad at them maybe for being not knowledgeable of what happened. What's the difference between the Japanese manga arc and then what happened in the English manga arc, and how there might have been a mistranslation here, and we don't jump on people for that, I guess.
Yeah, and what I was going to point out is, I've literally watched this community grow from when I made my first Dragon Ball video. I mean, I'm sure Thundershot has as well, and we watched how big the community got over time. And we should only focus on that. We should be, like, in a year or two, maybe even 3, we should be a community that should be, like, compared to those of, like, Call of Duty, Minecraft, or other big games on YouTube that exist with millions of people out there. We should never, ever knock each other. Like, I just don't understand that, you know? Like, I remember when I first found Thundershot, why did we become friends? because we had that one common interest, and that was Dragon Ball. You know, we got together, we started geeking out, and we didn't do videos just because we were both big channels at the time. We did videos just because we clicked and we had that interest. Like I said, we talked about Dragon Ball for a good like couple of hours before we made our first video, but the fact that we had that one interest is what made us friends, and that's what you guys should do as well. You guys should all connect with each other instead of knocking each other. Now, again, you know, some people have different ways to say they're fans of Dragon Ball. Some people want to check out everything. You want to read the manga, watch the Japanese version of the show. You know, I made a video the other day with Geekdom talking about, hey, if you want to expand your knowledge on Dragon Ball, watch the Japanese version just so you can see what's different, what's the actual story. Because when it was obviously brought over to the States, they dumbed the show down a bit just so it makes more sense for kids. Because obviously you can't show Goku's penis on the show because that'd be frowned upon. But the point is even if you don't like the Japanese version, that's okay. You know, you are still a fan if you enjoy the series. And as Thundershot said, even if for some reason you like Dragon Ball Evolution, then it is what it is. You know, it'll be weird. You'll definitely be weird, and I want to know why. But at the end of the day, if Dragon Ball Evolution for some reason makes you happy, it makes you happy, and that's all that's important about this. Because, like, you know, in our life, we have one life, and you know, it's always important to just focus on the things that make you happy. Otherwise, you're gonna be miserable. And if you're gonna be miserable, like, it sucks. Don't be miserable. Don't be miserable. But that's pretty much all we want to just say. It just kind of is build a community up. Don't knock each other. Again, it's fun to debate. I love debating. You know, we made a lot of videos all the time where we just kind of do our own opinions. Debating is fun, but never do we ever get in a video and say, "Hey, Thundershot, you're stupid because you hate Broly." Because I mean, whatever. That's his opinion. I mean, I also don't like Broly as well. But again, I don't dislike Broly fans. You know, I might have an opinion on if you say Broly's strong and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, I know you're just as much a fan as I am. Just because. Whatever. I guess
there's gonna be people in the comment sections. There's gonna be people making videos or whatever who are going to be a douchebag about certain things. And like Rhymestyle just said, it's okay to argue, it's okay to debate. But moral of today's video is just don't be a dick about it. Yeah. Right? To summarize it up, just don't be a dick about it whenever you're doing stuff like that. Yep.
So I guess what I'm gonna ask now is what's a good question to ask? I kind of want to, like, you know, pick people's minds on us. Like, I kind of want to ask, what is it you love and hate about the Dragon Ball community? But I also don't want to open that door in case it gets kind of disgusting.
What's your favorite thing you wish you didn't like?
You wish you didn't like?
Maybe you like watching Food Network or something weird. Or maybe you're a dude and the TV show Pretty Little Liars makes you happy. Something weird like that. I want weird answers.
Yeah, actually, let's do weird questions. Let's do weird questions. And what I want people to do is go through the video and answer each other's weird questions. Like, become friends. You know, something that I've always pushed in my videos since day one is I want everybody to talk to each other in the comments. That's the reason why I do discussion videos, because I love the fact that people interact with each other. It's not just people interacting with us. I see people interacting with each other and becoming friends, and that's what I loved about the community since day one. And I want to keep seeing that. I want to keep seeing people connect rather than create their own groups of people that hate each other. Because, again, it's weird to see that when people in the same community dislike each other, when, you know, there's not that many of us. There's literally not that many of us across the world of the same interest. I mean, a lot of people like Dragon Ball, but not people, you know, are in the same community. And the last thing we should do is, you know, tear this community down. We should always work and keep building it up. Otherwise, who knows what will happen in like a year or two. You know, the community could disappear one day, which I doubt will happen. But you get the picture. Like, I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I got everything out.
Okay, cool. So I guess let us know your thoughts in the comment section below about this video. Again, it's kind of different. Probably the next day or so we'll do another fun discussion like we do every weekend and all the good stuff. But for the most part, I just kind of want to make this video just to say there's no wrong way to be a fan. Again, you know, some people like it more than others. But at the end of the day, if Dragon Ball brings you joy, it brings you joy. And that's what makes you a member of this community. And that's why you should always stay a member of this community rather than being that person that tears each other down and just, you know, attacks for no reason and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. Alright, I guess we'll see you guys in the comment section below. Leave a like rating below if you enjoyed today's video and all the good stuff. I can't wait to see what the community says, and then I guess we'll take it from there. Thundershot, anything else?
The weird question of the day. Your favorite thing that you wish you didn't like. Go.
Wish you did? I don't get that question. The thing that you wish you didn't like.
For example, if you're a guy and you really like the TV show like Vampire Diaries, which is considered a girl show, something like that. You know what I mean? Like you wish you didn't actually like it because it doesn't.
That's actually a really good question, because I mean, everything that I like in my life, I like in my life. So there's nothing that can be that I really want to be like, you know what? I wish I didn't like that.
So it'd be like if you look. I know we just made a whole video talking about how don't pick on other people. Like if you secretly like enjoy Sword Art Online, you know what I mean?
Wish you didn't like. That's a tough one. I might have to think about that, and I'll probably drop it in my own comment section.
Say I don't even have an answer myself right now. I'd have to think about it for a minute.
It's funny because it reminds me, like, I used to watch a lot of iCarly in like high school and college because I love that writing style, like the Drake and Josh writing style.
Yeah.
And I remember my friends used to always be like, "Why do you like iCarly? It's a kid show. It's funny. It's hilarious." And I, you know, to this day, I still like that show. If it was still coming on TV, I would watch it. But I mean, I don't have cable, but you get the point.
Yeah.
But I never thought, you know what? I wish I didn't like it.
See, I used to watch Victorious because I thought Ariana Grande was hot, but it's a different story.
Now, Victorious is a bad show. I'll just say that. Compared to the other ride, Victorious was. You know what? Now we're just rambling. All right, folks. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's all be friends here. Nobody attack each other because you know, we don't need that stuff. Build the community up. Don't shit at each other. And I guess, you know, Kakarot. Broly will be Broly. So yeah. All right, folks. You enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Peace.